Zeng Shun Xi's career is a mix of breakout hits, underrated performances, and controversial ratings that don't always match his popularity. From Ultimate Note becoming a 300,000 rating breakthrough to low-scoring historical romances, his filmography shows a constant push between rising fame, inconsistent scripts, and surprising audience reactions. 1. Happy Maiten. The drama starred Bao Beier and Jiao Ling. This Qing dynasty comedy follows a bumbling detective caught in political conspiracies and humorous investigations. Zeng Shun Xi appeared in a supporting role early in his acting career and had limited impact on the main storyline. The drama relied heavily on comedy, celebrity cameos, and episodic cases rather than character depth. For Zeng, the series is mainly notable as his acting debut rather than a career-defining performance. 2. Fighter of the Destiny, 2017, based on Maro Enai's popular novel, Fighter of the Destiny starred Lu Han and Gulnazar Bekstiar. Zeng Shun Xi played Tang 36, Tang Sansha Liu, the witty, loyal best friend of protagonist Chen Changsheng. His charismatic performance and natural comic timing made him one of the drama's most liked characters, with many viewers finding him more engaging than the leads. The fantasy drama achieved very strong viewership and online buzz, helped by Lu Han's huge popularity, but received poor ratings. Critics complained about weak adaptation of the novel, inconsistent CGI, pacing issues, and lack of emotional depth. Despite the low rating, it was commercially successful and significantly increased Zeng Shun Xi's visibility. 3. When We Were Young, 2017, the drama starred Zeng Shun Xi and Zhong Shuiying. He played Xu Konglin, a warm-hearted high school student caught in a mystery involving two identical girls after an accident. Combining youth romance, school life, and light suspense, the drama aimed to attract a teenage audience. Zeng delivered a likable and natural performance, showing improvement from his earlier supporting roles, though the character itself was fairly conventional. The series earned a modest Douban score of 5.2 from about 5,200 viewers and generated limited discussion. While the drama failed to attract significant attention, it marked Zeng Shun Xi's first lead role, giving him the opportunity to carry a series and demonstrate his potential as a leading actor. 4. Take My Brother Away, 2018, the drama marked Zeng Shun Xi's first widely recognized success, with his portrayal of Fen helping turn a modest youth drama into a fan favorite. Adapted from a popular manhua, it follows the hilarious yet touching relationship between mischievous older brother Fen and his younger sister Miao. Blending comedy, family bonds, friendship, and coming-of-age themes, it stood out from typical youth romances. Zeng's energetic performance, sharp comedic timing, and natural chemistry with the cast earned praise, with many viewers considering Fen one of his most memorable early roles. The drama achieved a strong Douban score of 7.3 from over 36,000 ratings and generated positive word of mouth. 5. Heavenly Sword and Dragon Slaying Saber, 2019. In the 2019 adaptation of Jin Yong's classic wuxia novel, Zeng Shun Xi took on his biggest role to date as Zhong Wuji, alongside Chen Yuqi and Zhu Shudan. The story follows Zhong Wuji's journey from an orphaned youth to a martial arts leader caught between rival sects and complicated romances. Zeng's portrayal emphasized the character's kindness and sincerity, though some viewers felt he lacked the commanding presence of earlier Zhong Wuji's. Compared with popular versions led by Tony Leung Chiu Wai, Alex Su, and Deng Chao, this adaptation was viewed as faithful but less memorable, despite strong anticipation and a large online audience. It earned a mixed Douban score of 5.8 from over 92,000 ratings, with criticism directed mainly at pacing, editing, and visual effects rather than Zeng's performance. 6. Over the Sea I Come to You, 2019, Zeng Shun Xi plays a supporting young character in a story about overseas study and family conflict. His role is not the main focus, but he adds youthful presence and light emotional contrast to the heavier adult storyline. At this stage in his career, his acting is natural but still somewhat inexperienced compared to senior actors. The storyline follows several Chinese families who move to the United States with their children for education, where cultural clashes, parenting styles, and personal struggles create tension and emotional breakdowns between parents and teenagers. The drama is more centered on parental relationships and life challenges rather than romance. It received poor reviews overall, reflecting strong audience disappointment. 7. The Journey Across the Night, 2019. Zeng Shun Xi plays Li Jiao, the main character who moves from a troubled youth into the world of psychiatry. The drama follows his journey as he travels from China to the UK to pursue his medical studies, while also uncovering emotional struggles within himself and his relationships. The story blends youth growth, friendship, and psychological themes rather than romance-heavy plot lines. Zeng Shun Xi's acting is more mature here compared to his earlier roles, showing clearer emotional control and development, though still with some limitations in highly intense scenes. The drama received mixed to average reviews, holding a Douban score of 6.1 from over 10,000 ratings, and is considered a niche but meaningful early lead role in his career. 8. Line Walker, Bullfight, 2020. Zeng Shun Xi plays Yang Tin Harp, also known as Madman, a supporting character in a crime-focused storyline involving undercover operations and police infiltration. His role is part of a larger ensemble cast, where the plot centers on loyalty, betrayal, and the dangerous balance between law enforcement and criminal organizations. Zeng Shun Xi's performance shows a darker and more intense side compared to his earlier youth roles, though he is still limited by screen time as a supporting character. His portrayal is serviceable and adds tension in key moments, but does not dominate the narrative. The drama received average to positive feedback, performing moderately well within the crime thriller genre. 9. Ultimate Note, 2020. This is the role that truly established Zeng Shun Xi as a leading actor. In Ultimate Note, he plays wuxia, the curious heir pulled into dangerous tomb exploration adventures filled with ancient mysteries, shifting alliances, and life-threatening traps. The story follows his journey from an inexperienced outsider to someone who gradually learns to survive and take responsibility within the team. What makes his performance stand out is the progression. Wuxia starts off soft and uncertain, but slowly becomes more resilient as the stakes rise. Zeng Shun Xi balances innocence with emotional growth, even if some viewers still felt his intensity could be stronger in action-heavy scenes. The drama was a major success, earning a Douban score of 8.2 from over 318,000 ratings, and remains his most recognized breakthrough role. 10. Time Flies and You Are Here, 2021. Zeng Shun Xi plays Zhao Xiaoqian, in a historical romance centered on misunderstandings, identity shifts, and entangled relationships. The story follows a classic hidden identity mistaken connection setup, where the male lead's dual identity creates tension between duty, emotion, and romantic confusion. Compared to his earlier breakthrough work, this role leaned more into light romantic and comedic elements, with less focus on action or psychological depth. His performance is serviceable, but the character itself doesn't offer strong material for emotional range or growth, which limited his impact in the drama. The series received poor reviews overall, reflected in its Douban score of 4.7 from over 14,000 ratings, and is generally considered one of his weaker projects in terms of both reception and influence. 11. Mystery of Antique Season 3, 2021. 3. Zeng Shun Xi appears in a guest role as Liu Yi, a smaller supporting character within the broader antique appraisal and underground artifact investigation storyline. The drama continues the franchise's focus on rare cultural relics, deception, and high-stakes conflicts between collectors, experts, and criminal networks. His appearance is brief, so the role does not significantly influence the main plot. However, it shows his continued involvement in mainstream productions during this period, mainly in supporting or cameo capacities rather than leading roles. 12. Rebirth for You, 2021. Zeng Shun Xi plays Li Qian, the male lead in a historical romance centered on political intrigue, palace power struggles, and a love story between two strong-willed characters navigating duty and survival. The drama combines court politics with romance, following how the lead's relationship develops amid shifting alliances and external threats. Despite its relatively large viewership, the drama received a low Douban score of around 4.0 from nearly 95,000 ratings, creating a clear gap between popularity and reception. This often happens when a drama has strong distribution, well-known actors, and high exposure, but fails to satisfy viewers in writing, pacing, or character development. 13. Heroes, 2022. Zeng Shun Xi plays wuxia, a young man known as Little Stone, who enters the dangerous Jianghu world filled with brotherhood, betrayal, and shifting alliances. The story follows his journey from an idealistic newcomer to someone gradually shaped by hardship and survival in a ruthless martial world. His main partners in the story are Yang Chaoyu as Wen Ru, a lively and emotionally expressive figure who becomes closely tied to his fate, and Liu Yuning as Bai Chou Fei, whose complex friendship-turned-rivalry with Wang Xiaoshi becomes one of the drama's central tensions. Zeng Shun Xi's performance leans toward sincerity and emotional restraint. Though some viewers felt the intensity in key wuxia moments was uneven. The drama received mixed reviews, with a Douban score of 6.2 from over 47,000 ratings, achieving moderate attention but not major breakout success. 14. High Venus, 2022. The drama follows Lu Jiaoxi and his unexpected relationship with Yi Shilan, a strong-willed pediatric doctor played by Liang Jie, as they slowly move from misunderstandings to emotional closeness while working together in a rural clinic. This role highlights a softer and more grounded side of Zeng Shun Xi compared to his action or fantasy projects. His performance is restrained but natural, focusing on subtle emotions and everyday chemistry rather than dramatic conflict. A key highlight is his reunion with Liang Jie, which attracted additional attention from viewers familiar with their earlier collaboration. The drama was a clear commercial and audience success, earning a strong Douban score of 8.2 from over 150,000 ratings, and is widely regarded as one of his most well-received modern romance works. 15. Meet Yourself, 2023. Zeng Shun Xi appears in a guest role as Zhong Mingyu, a supporting character within the healing, life-reflection narrative set in rural Yunnan. The drama follows the female lead's journey of recovery, emotional healing, and rediscovering meaning in life after personal loss, with a strong focus on community, slow living, and human connection. His appearance is brief and does not drive the main plot, but it adds a small layer of youthful presence within the broader ensemble of village life stories. The drama itself was a major hit, praised for its peaceful tone, beautiful cinematography, and emotional warmth, becoming one of the most successful modern healing C-dramas of 2023. 16. High Producer, 2023. The story follows his unexpected clash and gradual emotional connection with a young, passionate newcomer, as both navigate career pressure, personal trauma, and the realities of the music business. Zeng Shun Xi plays Yu Jianshun, a cold, highly disciplined music producer known for his strict professionalism and perfectionist attitude in the entertainment industry. This role shows a more modern, corporate side of Zeng Shun Xi, shifting away from historical and fantasy characters. His performance focuses on restrained emotions, controlled expressions, and gradual emotional thawing rather than overt romance. 17. Mysterious Lotus Casebook, 2023. The story follows a mix of detective-style cases, martial arts conflicts, and hidden past secrets as the trio travels through the martial world uncovering truth after truth. Zeng Shun Xi plays Fang Duobing, also known as Fang Xiaobao, a young, energetic character who becomes deeply involved in the unfolding Jianghu mystery surrounding former sword master Li Lianhua. He shares the main dynamic with Cheng Yi as Li Lianhua, the calm and mysterious former hero at the center of the story, and Xiao Shunyao as Di Feisheng, a powerful and intense rival whose presence adds tension and balance to the trio's journey. Their contrasting personalities form the emotional and narrative core of the drama. Zeng Shun Xi brings youthful energy and impulsiveness to the group, serving as both comic relief and emotional bridge between the two older, more complex leads. The drama was a massive critical and commercial success, earning a Douban score of 8.5 from over 900,000 ratings, and is widely regarded as one of the standout wuxia mystery hits of the year. 18. My Journey to You, 2023. Zeng Shun Xi appears briefly as the adult version of Youthful in episode 24. Although his screen time is limited, the character is tied to the drama's larger web of family secrets, power struggles, and emotional betrayals within the Gong family and the wider assassin spy world. His appearance serves more as a narrative reveal rather than a fully developed storyline, so it does not significantly impact the main plot or character arcs. The drama was praised for its cinematography, suspenseful storytelling, and strong ensemble cast, becoming one of the most talked-about costume dramas of 2023. 19. Romance on the Farm, 2023. In a rural farming world romance with light fantasy and system game elements, the story follows a modern girl who unexpectedly finds herself in a village-style world. Using her intelligence and adaptability, she learns to survive, build a new life through farming, and slowly change her destiny, while forming a romantic bond with Shen Yuo, the calm and reliable male lead played by Zeng Shun Xi. His character is calm, reliable, and emotionally steady, serving as a grounding force opposite the female lead's energetic and strategic personality. His performance focuses on subtle warmth and restrained romance rather than intense conflict. The drama received generally positive to mixed reviews, earning a Douban score of 6.6 from over 85,000 ratings, and performed steadily, appealing especially to fans of light-hearted historical and farming romance stories. 20. A Lonely Hero's Journey, 2024. The story follows his struggle to survive while navigating secret missions and constant suspicion, where every decision carries high risk. Zeng Shun Xi plays Jiu Yizhong, a young man pulled into a dangerous world of espionage, hidden identities, and shifting loyalties during a turbulent historical period. Despite its strong spy thriller concept, the drama received a low Douban score of 5.2 from over 35,000 ratings, reflecting mixed audience reception. The main criticisms focus on slow pacing, heavy exposition in the early episodes, and a confusing narrative structure that made the story hard to follow. Some viewers also felt character relationships were underdeveloped, reducing emotional impact. 21. Snowy Night Timeless Love, 2024. Zeng Shun Xi plays Huozhong Bai, a skilled and principled swordsman drawn into a tragic emotional journey shaped by duty, illness, and fate. His performance was seen as consistent, though some felt the material limited stronger emotional breakthroughs. The story follows his deep connection with a woman bound by both love and suffering, as the two navigate a relationship marked by sacrifice, missed timing, and unresolved destiny within a wuxia setting. The drama leans heavily into melancholic romance and classical martial arts atmosphere, with a focus on emotional restraint rather than fast-paced action. Despite its strong visual style and tragic romance appeal, it received a mixed reception, earning a Douban score of 5.8 from over 18,000 ratings. Viewers criticized the pacing, emotional build-up, and overall adaptation execution. 22. Perfect Match, 2025. Zeng Shun Xi appears in a guest role as Emperor Song Ranzong, a brief but notable historical cameo within the drama's broader ensemble narrative. The story itself focuses on family relationships, romance, and comedic misunderstandings among multiple interconnected households, rather than a single central imperial storyline. His appearance is short and functions more as a narrative highlight rather than a developed character arc. As Song Ranzong, he adds a touch of historical weight and contrast to the otherwise light-hearted and domestic tone of the drama. 23. Feud, 2024. Zeng Shun Xi plays by Ju Sai, a key figure in a story filled with political tension, hidden identities, and shifting power dynamics within a structured historical setting. His character is written as calm, intelligent, and emotionally restrained, gradually revealing deeper layers as the story progresses. The plot follows his involvement in a complex web of investigations and personal conflicts, where loyalty and suspicion constantly overlap. The drama received a Douban score of 6.0 from over 120,000 ratings, reflecting a mixed reception from audiences. While some viewers appreciated the strong production value and character relationships, others criticized uneven pacing and inconsistent storytelling. 24. Justice is Mine, 2024. Zeng Shun Xi plays Han Lai, a key character involved in a justice-driven narrative built around crime, power imbalance, and moral conflict. The story follows a tense chain of events where law, corruption, and personal revenge intersect, pushing the characters into difficult choices where justice is not always clear-cut. His role is positioned within a darker, more grounded tone compared to his usual historical romance or wuxia projects, focusing on tension and psychological pressure rather than stylized heroism. The project has limited widely verified public reception data and is less discussed compared to his major dramas, suggesting a relatively low-profile release or niche audience reach. 25. Veil of Shadows, 2024. This is a mystery costume drama inspired by the classic Painted Skin universe, but reimagined with a darker, more stylized tone. The story blends human-demon relationships, political intrigue, identity shifts, and psychological tension, with heavy emphasis on visual aesthetics and emotional conflict rather than straightforward romance or action. Zeng Shun Xi plays wuxia Guang Kang Hao, a central figure in a dark mystery-driven story involving hidden identities, power struggles, and shifting alliances. This role places him within a multi-character structure alongside leads such as Zhu Jingyi and Chen Duling. Despite its ambitious setup, the drama received a low rating of 5.4 from over 57,000 viewers. Main criticisms include unclear storytelling, uneven pacing, and a lack of strong emotional payoff in key arcs. Some viewers also felt the character development was repetitive, limiting engagement with the male lead's journey. 26. The Legend of Rosy Clouds, 2026, originally filmed under a different title. Zeng Shun Xi plays Qi Zheng, a key figure in a historical romance set in the Nine Cities, where political power struggles and shifting alliances shape a slow-burning story of trust and survival. He stars alongside Li Yitong as Fan Yun, with Deng Wei also playing a major supporting role in the central political and emotional dynamics. The drama was filmed years earlier but only released in 2026 after a long delay and rebranding process. During its production pipeline, the project underwent significant post-production adjustments and structural revisions, including changes to adaptation elements and character naming compared to earlier versions of the story. Based on a Japanese source novel, the final version reflects notable reinterpretation choices. Despite its long shelving period, the drama still gained attention upon release for its cast and large-scale costume production. 27. Inverted Fate. The story follows Tang Yui, Henan, a noble girl who is killed in her past life and mysteriously returns to 1 year before her death. After her rebirth, she accidentally obtains a demon-slaying sword and begins uncovering the truth behind her fate. She later meets Lin Chengyu, Zeng Shun Xi, a powerful noble with spiritual abilities. At first, they are cautious of each other, but they gradually team up to solve supernatural cases involving demons and hidden conspiracies. The drama also features a strong supporting cast including Hu Yixuan, Kang Ning, Zhao Jiwei, forming a large ensemble story, blending rebirth, mystery, and slow-burn romance. The series builds its world through case investigations and emotional development between the leads. 28. Control-Alt-Life, also listed as League of Legends Qi Huan Ren Sheng. This is an upcoming 15-episode esports fantasy drama where Zeng Shun Xi plays Mars, a top-level professional gamer. The story begins when Mars, a successful esports star, unexpectedly becomes involved in a body swap situation with his fan Lin and, forcing both of them to live each other's lives. Through this switch, they experience completely different realities, fame, pressure, failure, and personal struggle while slowly understanding each other beyond their surface identities. The drama blends youth, esports competition, fantasy, and identity exchange themes, focusing more on personal growth than pure gaming action. 29. The Mystic Nine. Against the Coming Storm, the story continues the legacy of the Mystic Nine, focusing on ancient relics, hidden factions, and dangerous tomb expeditions during a turbulent historical era. Zeng Shun Xi joins the main cast as Wu Laogo, Wu Yi, a key figure from the Wu family known for his intelligence, restraint, and hidden strength. He shares the lead narrative with Zhong Qishan, William Chan, the powerful leader of the Nine Gates, while Chen Yao as Huoxiangu adds another major force within the political and family dynamics of the story. The drama expands the franchise's world-building, blending mystery, survival, and supernatural elements, as the Nine Gates face a new rising storm that threatens their legacy and unity. From tomb exploration hits to low-rated romances and hidden gem performances, Zeng Shun Xi's journey shows a career still evolving rather than fully defined. Whether in breakthrough roles or criticized projects, he continues to stay active across genres, and his next few dramas may decide whether he becomes a stable top-tier lead or remains an inconsistent but popular face in C-drama circles.